I think after this I should have enough footage to last me a week. So I'll be good! Get out of here. I have to figure out something else for those unless I want to eat shit the whole way through. Oh! Okay, you can just be a little cautious about it and you'll be fine. Why does it sound like little farts? Like... Oh, because I'm an artisan. Got little art pieces. And I gotta pick it up myself like a plebeian. I'm such a pleb! I don't even have my detectometer, which is like a really weird thing to take away for this, but I guess it's diegetic and everything. Why are you like that? Gimme! Nevin! Oh, you scoundrel.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on! I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
Someone made like a song with all these guys. Spyro keeps going, you gotta believe, every once in a while. Is that a sheep? Are they getting revenge? You gotta believe. They go so far. Defeat Toasty without getting bit by him. Aren't I just a clever little boy? $100%. Whee! You gotta believe. They got a different VA from him, right? He doesn't sound as scratchy. Gosh, can I even do it? Do I ever want to bother trying? I just make a fool of myself, really. I tried and tested an iconic voice that everyone remembers from the top of their head. But how does one get better without trying first? Let's give the old college try. So what's he like? He's like, I don't even want to bother, man. I don't want to bother it on TV.
I see you've been busy.
Do you even have a mouth?
Dragon, Spyro. You may travel to the Peace. Are you ready to go?
Jesus. That's rude, Spyro. You can't just do that. You gotta believe. Get it? Because it's like Naruto, who goes believe it. Well, I'm pretty sure that in Japanese apparently just says random gobbledygook, but it's just how the language works out. How come he's just sitting there being a little boy? He's just a little fella. Anyway, I don't think we're allowed to leave yet. Titan! Oh, he's mad.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
We were going to call ourselves the Conquerors, the Colonists, the Settlers, the Imperialists, We even considered calling ourselves the cops. But then we found out that people didn't like those terms too much. So we just went with the peacekeepers instead. Now there wasn't a lot of peace that needed keeping. But that's not how that works, you know. Those little clowns got this. We got a cannon. We can shoot it. Whee! Dude, shut up. Sorry. You know what, let's be nice about it and do a little level. Dry canyon. If it's a flying level, no. But if it is, I mean, if it's a flying level, then it's a little more obvious. Sorry about not doing the hub first, but, you know. I promised otherwise. Promise has been broken. I am the scoundrel. Whoa. I mean, admittedly, the reason they added the flying levels back in the day is that 3D was new and everything, and everyone was like, oh, that's so cool! So it was an easy sales pitch. Made for good, like, marketing material, too. It feels like, to me, such a thing of, like, things to come. Like, oh, we're gonna have more minigame stuff, and I don't like that. Gosh dang it, dude. I'm not even ready to start going after you, and you're already nanning me. You're aiming over my head. Please try harder. Oh, you little... Mando as a Spyro's flame's a bit goofy. But it kind of awkwardly moves with him. I don't know what the deal with that is, but it's nice. Imagine if it was entirely stationary to the environment. That's annoying to deal with, actually. Sparks, get your breakfast. Get your Berkey. Oh, this is annoying. I have to do jumps for 2 gems? 2 gems? No more, no less. Conan, how do you feel about that? Did you respec in the Barbarian like I told you? He's a Lancer!
Thank you for
Dude, what horse do you ride? If I recall correctly, the original had like a whole bunch of people who were just like, thanks for saving me, Spyro. Unfortunately, we don't have enough space on the disc to put all this sound. So a lot of people from this point forward is going to be like, oh, hi, Spyro. I think it's kind of neat those dogs are effectively using their iframes against you. You need faster bullets, my good sir. May I interest you in these subsonic ones? They're actually just as fast, but he doesn't know that subsonic does not necessarily mean that it approaches the speed of sound. Merely that it is below it. Man, this is such a Ratchet and Clank-ass hallway. See you later! What a weird level, right? We were in like a little canyon and now we're like outside of the... It's more the cliff face, really. Okay. You see that over there? There's another thing that Spyro loves doing is big glides, like I said. The whole premise of like going around in the 3D space was novel at the time. Easy sales pitch. So the idea of like, oh, you can glide over there, probably was like, ooh. It's kind of like in Mario, you know. Figuring out the backwards long jump. I don't know if I ever did myself, but despite my usual finicking around, it's a little obtuse that that exists as a system at all. This is a weird one. These fly around... Oh, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Later those... No, it's specifically fireworks. The boxes explode. I got them mixed up with something else. There's I'm pretty sure it's this one too. They're fireworks and they go towards a chest and then blow up those chests. Again, like I said, it's just 2 chests that have an enforced order. Let me see, that's it. Hey, you need a key first. Great. Love being told that I gotta do this again. Not the most precarious jump out there, but it's still something. There's something about the jump that I don't like. I think it's with how the glide interfaces with everything. It means you can't do those fun little quick taps that make these kinds of stairs actually fun to traverse. Like, look at how I do stuff in Celeste, where I'm just zooming all over the place. That stuff's great. You don't get that in this one. There's not a lot of zoomies going around. Spyro's a bit more his own thing. He's got his own little tempo, which is fair. You know, you don't have to have your own little tempo. You have to live by my rules. It's just that I personally get a big glee out of just bouncing all over the place like a rubber ball. I think I'm gonna get some French fries out of this, or maybe I'll just get the sandwiches.
Rewards good gliders. You are a good glider.
You look like you could solve this whole level by yourself,
I
dude.
was born to glide.
That's so cute. Wait, his name was Boris? What the hell? You don't want to have that name. Didn't you hear? Did he not hear? Did they not update this game posthumously? Ooh, I'm so mad. We can't have a speck of Russia remaining anywhere. That's illegal. Como doesn't like that. Como, sorry for reminding you. I'm sorry. I could edit this out, but then we missed some gems. And that wouldn't work. Sorry, Como. Como does not like being reminded about the current situation. I think it's funny, though, that they take this in the goofiest direction, where I'm like, listen, that doesn't actually help anyone. All you're doing is just... That's virtue signaling, good sir. Of all the things that people say are virtue signaling that aren't virtue signaling, that's virtue signaling. That's not falconry, sir. You're supposed to let the bird do the work for you. Cheapers, creepers. I can't make that from here. Unless I decide to learn some speedrunning tech in like 5 seconds. How? I've got an idea. It's not a smart one. It's not a good one. But it's an idea. Why didn't you restore health? Would have made you a lot more of a sight for sore eyes instead of just... Hello! Can we make this? I don't know if we can. Like I said... Game loves... I mean, you know, it's like, hey, good gliders. Figure it out, bucko. It's Maximus! And Spyro is having some issues.
Incredible glide, Spyro.
That's a hugger.
I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing up.
That's a hugger.
Those birds
Look at that
might look
belly.
tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
What are you doing here instead of Artisan, dude? If you're here to chow down, you're in the wrong place. Oh, it's a one-way thing, gotcha. I've got crumblies in my tumblies. Hungy, hungy, hungy. Could go for some flame broiled vulture right about now. Oh, look at that. There's a guy over there. And there's a whole thing inside this castle that I didn't even check out. Hey there, buddy. How you doing, Ivor? That's a bomb.
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
That's a Wario bomb.
I forget.
And that is a bomb that I saw in the Wario land. 2, specifically. There's a bomb that looks like that, with like little nodules sticking out the sides. Spyro! God damn it, I can't even do it. I can't even do it immediately just shit-eating my way to the end of it. Yeah, there's probably 25 in that chest, because it's just a nice number to put in there. We'll make it to the end. And then we'll see what we do next time. Probably the last of World 2. Weird number today, but you know. I wonder if this has Coyote time, which is like yeah, this seems to have some sort of Coyote time. Coyote time is, like, it comes from Looney Tunes and the cartoons of the days. I think Wile E. Coyote specifically could stand off in the air for as long as it was comedically funny to do so. He could even run and move around a little bit, but he could never ever escape his fate. But ironically, Coyote time doesn't do it. It's you stop touching the ground. You've technically entered a falling state, but the game gives you like a couple of frames. I think about 10 frames most of the time. It's like a decent amount to give. Where you can still push the jump button and get a jump out of it. See? Like that. DKC really loved... Oh, that's the wrong button. DKC really loved doing that with its roll jumps. I love how it's like, hey, remember you got the key, buddy? Buddy? I want to pick up that key chest. Buddy? Well, there goes my deathless run. Everyone in the Spyro Pro community is just laughing their little ass off. Having the chuckles and chortles of a lifetime. Well, I have a hungry tummy. I'm hungry. I can kind of tell where he's going to land because it's where his stomach sticks. Nice. Yeah, that feels awkward, by the way. That it works. I'm pretty sure it's extremely reliable, but it just never feels good because there's this weird animation twinge that happens in between the two of them that makes it just not feel smooth. Which, you know, makes sense considering that one has a very different movement speed, different acceleration pattern, and everything else compared to the other, which is more... There's a lot more going on that makes it difficult to get it right without messing around too much with the numbers. I don't know if you can get it right without something. Some smoothing curves. Like, do you really want to spend your time making a cool quadratical? Want to make a quadratical? Maybe want to go to the third power, huh? Want to do a cubic formula to make sure that the acceleration is nice and smooth? I don't know. We got a cannon to make, dude. We don't have time for this.